Hey guys, I'm Jen from Journey Jen Bunny. Nice to meet you all. I just started my Instagram page also at Journey Jen Bunny a couple weeks ago, or about a week and a half ago, because I decided that I'm starting my fitness journey for the last time. Won't be quitting. If I mess up, I mess up, but it's going to be raw, it's going to be real. So is my YouTube channel, and I kind of want to bring you on for the journey. So the reason I started the channel was so that I can document for myself, the progress that I'm making, and kind of see myself evolve in the long run. Sorry, I keep looking at myself in the front-facing camera instead of the actual camera. My bad. But I also wanted to make this YouTube channel for you guys because there's tons of fitness inspiration channels out there, but I think what makes mine different is the fact that I'm legitimately starting YouTube from the beginning. A lot of people, while they may, document their fitness aspect from the beginning in pictures and things like that, they didn't start their YouTube channels until they were, a good way into their journey already. So I think that it's nice to have somebody who's possibly in the exact same position that you are, so you can kind of see you're going through the same struggles and how that person is dealing with it currently, not how they used to deal with it. Because it's pretty easy to reflect in the past and say, oh, just, push past those cravings and, get that workout in, you'll be happy about it. But I'm sure in that moment when you were actually going through it, it wasn't that easy to just say it to yourself. You know what I mean? So if someone's currently going through it, present time with you, it kind of makes it a little easier. You can bounce ideas off each other. And that's kind of what I want my channel to be. It's like a sounding board for myself and for you guys, so that you can ask questions to each other, ask questions to me, vent, whatever you need. Right here on my channel. The tagline, oops, sorry, my notes just fell. The tagline to my YouTube channel is losing weight, finding myself, because I do truly believe that on this weight loss journey, and just any journey in general in your life where you're fully focusing on yourself and bettering one aspect, it betters all aspects. So while I seem like, I may come across to friends and family as like super happy and bubbly and like always in a good mood, but that's not true. That's just the face that I put forward. But a lot of times I am down, I am depressed, I have anxieties, I have all these things that I need to deal with, and a lot of it stems from, or is actually a symptom of, the reasons that I'm heavier, or the reasons that I'm holding on to this weight that I'm not letting go of. So in the process of losing the weight and working on myself, it's going to help all aspects of my life, and I know that for sure. So I'd like to document that and kind of see, my progress along the way, not just physically, but also emotionally and mentally, and all of those things. What else? So a little bit about my weight loss story. I'll give you some background. So I just turned 30 in November 12th, and I went to the Universal Studios Harry Potter in Southern California. I'm from the Bay Area, by the way. So I was in Southern California with some friends, and I had fun, but I just felt very uneasy and not fully myself, not fully able to just, give into my personality. And then looking at pictures afterwards, I was just like, oh my God, like, I can't believe where I'm at right now, because okay, so let me take it back. So when I was little, I was always a little bit thicker. I wasn't like a big kid, but I was always a little bit thicker than the average child, I suppose. And it always made me self-conscious. I was very aware of weight, and very aware of people looking at me or watching me or stuff like that. I just became very self-conscious and self-aware. And it was never like a huge issue as far as like I was obese as a child or anything like that. It just was slowly every year I put a little bit more weight on and a little bit more weight on. And then I would say probably high school, I was up to probably like 180 and 5'6". I was up to like 180, 190, and then after high school 200. And then when I was about 23, I had gotten up to about 225, and that was the heaviest I had been at that point. And for some reason back then it was easier to just make a decision that, as soon as I get home, I still lived with my parents, so as soon as I got home, I would work out in my room, run around the backyard, and then shower, eat dinner, watch some TV, go to bed, and then start my day over again. And it was easy to stay on that routine. And doing that, I lost about 40 pounds, about between 40 and 50 pounds. And I got down to about 170, between 170 and 175, and I felt so much better about myself. I started feeling like myself again, and then I got into my first really, really serious relationship with someone who I had gone to school with, and it was a really good and fun relationship for the first year, but he was an addict in and out of recovery, and so eventually he got out of recovery and relapsed so many times I can't count, and I stayed in that relationship for about 5 years, and it really put a strain on me personally. It put a strain on my family. We had gotten engaged at the 1 year mark, and we called off the wedding once, we postponed it, and then it was kind of one of those things where I was lying to myself, and I just felt so bad inside that I was like, oh, I'm just going to move forward with it because I really want to be married. I want to be a mom one day. And that's still true, but I was pushing for it in the wrong relationship. I was too afraid to seek outside of that relationship. Like, I deserved that. I deserved to go through all the things that I did in that relationship. But the truth is I didn't. I didn't do anything to deserve that. But, you live and you learn. But anyway, so we had started scheduling the wedding. We got up to a month before. I just had my bridal shower, and he relapsed yet again, and I called it off for the last time. I still tried to work it out with him a little bit more after that, but finally just was like, this isn't going to work. I'm not happy, and I don't want to pretend to be happy in a relationship that's this troublesome already. So, anyways, so I finally got out of that relationship. I had gained pretty much all of the weight that I'd lost back over those 5 years. And then afterwards I felt like, like instantly I'll be better, instantly my anxiety and depression will go away, but that's not the case. It takes time. And, it was my first real relationship, and I was in it for 5 years, so I kind of had to mourn the loss of that relationship for a while. And so a couple years later, basically present time, I'm now up to 240. When I weighed myself on November 27th, so the day after Thanksgiving, I believe. And I just couldn't believe it. Now this is the heaviest I have ever been, and I was like, no, I need to take my life back. I need to get back to where I was before that relationship, when I was working on myself, when I was happy, when I was more energetic. I hung out with friends a lot more. I did all these things that I don't really do anymore because I just feel bad about myself, and I feel not comfortable and all of these things. Sorry if this is like a rambly video to you. I'm just trying to do kind of something not very scripted, and something raw, and just like, in one take kind of thing. So anyways, so then after my 30th birthday, I was like, no, I need to take control of my life back. And so I started going to the gym that day. That week I went 3 days to the gym, worked really hard on cardio and some weights, and then 1 day off, and then 3 days on, and then 1 day off. And in that first week, I lost 8 pounds, which was very exciting and like very much motivating in terms of, I'm back on the right track, and I can do this, and I will get to my goal. So yeah. And then this last week, I got a migraine really bad at the beginning of the week, and I haven't gone to the gym, and part of me wanted to just sabotage myself and say, forget it, like, just go to Taco Bell, pig out, like, you already don't feel good, who cares, if you ruined this week, like, just really screw it up, because it doesn't matter. But I talked myself out of it this time. Usually I'm a self-sabotager for sure, especially in like the 2 to 3 week mark of a diet or of a exercise routine. I talk myself out of it, and I screw myself up, and I just give up. But this time I was like, no, forget that. If I'm not going to work out because my head hurts and I really don't feel like it, I'm at the very least going to continue to eat well. And even if I don't lose any weight, I'm not going to be gaining weight. So I did that this week. I didn't work out, but I made sure that I was still eating well. I had a couple bites of things that weren't the best, but only a couple bites. And I still lost a couple more pounds. So there you go. So I'm very much at the beginning of my journey, but I'm very much excited and enthusiastic, and really knowing that documenting it on Instagram and documenting it in this YouTube channel is really going to help me and hopefully help other people as well. So let's see what I'm doing right now. Food and and exercise-wise. So when I was going to the gym last week, I was doing about 45 minutes of cardio each day of high incline, low speed on the treadmill. I was doing 15% incline the entire time, and about 2 to 2.2 miles an hour for pretty much the whole thing. The last like 5 minutes, I slowly taper it down. And then I was doing a bit of weights. So I was doing some legs on some days and some arms on other days. I don't super know what I'm doing in the gym weights-wise, but I just, did what I could, did what I know how to do. And yeah, and then the eating-wise, been pretty healthy. For breakfast, I've been having overnight oats with fruit in it and almond milk and a little bit of PPT powder in it and chia seeds, and that's been really tasty. And then for snacks, I have a couple of days I had carrots and avocado, mashed up avocado and like carrot chips basically. Some of the snacks I had were apple slices and PB2 powder mixed with water. Some of the snacks were a handful of nuts, things like that. And then for lunch, the first week I had this quinoa and brown rice mix, so some of that with chicken with fajita sauce in it and black beans, and it was really, really good actually. And then the second week I had something similar, so I had black beans, white rice this time, and then chicken seasoned with taco seasoning packet. That was really good too. Some people aren't able to eat the same thing for a full week. I don't typically have that problem. As long as it tastes good, I don't usually have an issue with it, so these last 2 weeks have been pretty good. And then a lot of times for dinner I was having either a protein shake if I wasn't going to the gym and I wasn't super, super hungry, or I would have scrambled eggs with green onions and spinach in it, and I would just eat that for dinner. After I came back from the gym, had a protein shake, a couple hours later I'd have that. So yeah, that's kind of what I've been doing for the last couple weeks. It's been working out kind of good. So I'll insert some pictures of what my body is looking like right now, so you can kind of get an idea, and that way we will both know where we're starting from. And then the last things I just kind of wanted to talk about were my hopeful ideas for this channel, in that I want to upload at least once a week, at least in the beginning, until I get a better camera. Right now I'm going to be using my phone because my other camera got stolen. So anyways, so I'm going to upload every Sunday, whether it's going to be a sit down and talk video like this in the beginning until I figure out kind of my niche of style of filming. And then we can talk about different topics. You can comment below, please, if you have any ideas of future videos. I have a little bit of a list going. I can give you some of them and see if those interest you at all. And then I'm probably going to start vlogging occasionally. I don't know how often I'm going to actually upload those. Maybe once every 2 weeks, once a week. Depends on how busy of a week it is, I guess, and if I'm doing anything interesting that would be vlog worthy. So tonight I'm actually going to a friend's house for paint night, so I'll probably vlog a little bit of that. So yeah, let me actually read you a couple of the ideas for other videos, and let me know which one you think I should do next. I'm thinking about doing a video about trying to lose weight during the holidays, or starting your weight loss journey during the holidays, and tricks for that, and why it's not that crazy. But some of the other ideas I have are going over the Motivate supplements that I just got in the mail that I've tried out, and what I think about them, how to properly measure yourself so that during this journey you can make sure that you're keeping progress. Another one is easy way for beginners to eat better, so we're just making like small choice differences and you know, like little things that add up to big changes where it doesn't seem so intimidating and crazy. So let me know what you think in the comments below. Please like and subscribe, and come on this journey with me. Thank you so much. See you guys later. Say hi to my cat. He wants to say hi. Say hi. Hi, kitty kitty.